Camera test. Good morning, IFalls, and welcome to Good Morning, IFalls. I guess that's a bit redundant. Today we have my son in the studio with us, and his name's Oliver Saxton. Today's his first day at the show because he was on vacation. So we are going to get him a little trained in, and then he's going to be doing a lot of the producing of the show. Let's give him a look-sees and a wave-skis. Say hi, Oliver.
Hello.
Okay, we'll work on the opening. Just kidding. He likes to develop video games. There's all kinds of computer stuff. He works for me at Small Town Tech, and he's just an all-around excellent, great, smart kid, and one of the few people I don't trust, but trust enough to produce this show. So thanks, Oliver, for being a part of our show and being willing to. I'm not forcing him to do any of this, by the way. I'm not that kind of dad, so he's doing this all on his own, or I'm paying him, one of the two. I guess we haven't figured that one out yet. I guess I'm probably paying him, darn it. This was just a salary negotiation. All right, let's move on to today's news. Last night we had a big vote, and as of right before I came on air, there were no results. So we'll check it again here during the broadcast, and just let me make sure there we go. Get the right page going for you guys. All right. Good morning, IFalls. Today the sun sets at 8:33 p.m., getting earlier and earlier every day. I know that makes us all a little sad. When I used to work in the mill and I'd work those 12-hour shifts, I didn't see the sun sometimes. It's kind of depressing because it rises at 6:03 a.m. and you work 6 to 6 there if you're one of the shift workers. And the weather for today, it looks like it's going to be around 67, 68 at 4 p.m. So, nice day overall. Get out and enjoy it because it's going to be a little hotter tomorrow. So, all right, today's good news. Every day we highlight a nonprofit, and today's nonprofit that we highlight is going to be Koochiching Aging Options. Just a little quick, the Servants of Shelter reached out to me, and they're going to come on and be a guest, and we'll have them on for another good news. And they're going to explain to me the unhoused situation, and I so look forward to having that conversation. I got so much to learn. So it'll be a fun one. But in the meantime, Koochiching Aging Options. Obviously, the name kind of is implying what they're doing. It's a nonprofit that serves older adults and their families. And just an overall excellent organization. We're actually going to go to their website. Let's see what they got for latest updates. They post on Facebook a lot too. I don't know about other social medias. Again, like I said, I kind of am in a tunnel up here in International Falls. But they post on social media a lot. Sometimes it's reposting, but they post a lot of their original content. And if you are a senior or anybody involved in that community, then you should make sure to like them. Let's go ahead and hit up their website really quick. Oh, that's our page about them. All right, let's read their mission and find out a little bit more about them. The mission of Koochiching County Aging Options is to promote the well-being, dignity, and independence of Koochiching County's aging residents to assist all who care for them. We do this by providing coordinated support service and referral education. And they do a lot in our community too. They've got a newsletter you can get with. You can get their services. They've got some resources on there. And you can volunteer. Volunteer form. I'm sure if you just contact them and also say, I want to volunteer, they would be happy to have you too. So let's just do a little scroll. Oh, they have a donate button. I was going to touch on that later. You can always donate to Koochiching Aging Options too. If you click on the link from IFalls News, it will bring you directly to their page. We have vetted every donate link that's on our page. So if you see something for a church or something like that, then it is somebody has manually copied and pasted that from their donation tab from their website. Just because financial stuff we have to be pretty serious about, obviously. Their social media page, check them out. Great resources. I follow them. That way I can stay up to date. Okay, and moving on. So that's the good news. Make sure to support Koochiching Agents Options. They're one of our hidden gems. We're very blessed. The people who run it are absolutely wonderful people who just give back to the community nonstop. So not just in their Koochiching Agent Options role, but like these are community-oriented people, and support them as much as you can in their mission. All right. Featured business. Drum roll, please. Oh, you can work on a drum roll, Ollie.
Okay. That works.
All right, give me a fake drum roll, Ollie. Okay, hopefully we didn't just break the microphones. All right. Rainy Lake One Stop. Rainy Lake One Stop, a trusted hub for locals and visitors. Their motto is the only stop you need to make going to and from the lake. And you know what? If you've been in there, they're not wrong. I think for a little while there was also the other gas station. I want to say Loon's Nest, but gosh, now I'm not sure if that was the thing across the street. Anyways, there was another gas station out there. Now there's only the one. So it really is your only one gas station on the way out. But if you've been there, they have a lot more than gas. They have a liquor store. We'll touch on that. We'll go to their website. They have a laundromat. They have clothes. They have all the fishing gear and other like related lake type of stuff that you would do, like tubing, boating. And I'm sure they have the other seasonal, like four-wheeler and snowmobile type of stuff too. They all the stuff that they have is trendy, and they are up to date with it. I really recommend going out there. And it's actually, there's a lot of places you can get ice cream in town, but that's kind of my go-to for where I end up stopping when I need the ice cream. Okay, let's hit up their website, because their website actually is the reason why they're the featured business today. Well, actually, I like Steven, the crew out there. But before we get into it, I scooped myself there. I wanted to show you that. But all right, this is Rainy Lake One Stop. Very clean, very nice. The pumps are easy to get to. They got the other one on the other side too for easy pull-in. If you go into the out. If you go inside, it's one of the nicest gas stations. I'm trying to think if there's a nicer gas station in town, actually. What do you think? Nicer gas station in town? Inside? Yeah, it's pretty nice. So good for them. Good for, taking that pride in that work. But this is actually what I wanted to show you, was this camera right here yesterday. Ooh, let's see. It's on their website. You can see it. I had it on IFalls News for a while. They approved that, but then there was a glitch, and I haven't fixed it because it was just this weekend. But it'll go back on to ifalls.tv. But I actually recommend going to here, and we link to the source and everything like that, and give them a sponsorship for allowing us to use the cam. So I just love it though. If you actually want to know what it's like on the lake, there is this cam. It's actually kind of funny because there's another resort with another cam that has slightly different angles and of the lake. And so sometimes you can look at this camera and it's absolutely gorgeous, or just choppy as heck. And then the other camera, because it's in like a cove, maybe facing the other way, it'll be the most gorgeous day. And Rainy Lake's kind of like that when you get out there. If you can't be out on the open lake, sometimes you can just go hide in a cove and life's perfect. Like, for real, there's a lot of places. And if you're brave, you can get closer to the shoreline, and then you're a lot safer too. So Rainy Lake One Stop, featured business. Go to their page, check out their earth cam, and then stop there so that you can support them and say, hey, thanks for that awesome earth cam. Rainy Lake Spirits, this is their business that's attached to them. Obviously, it's a different entrance because it's Minnesota. But go check them out. They got good stuff, good prices. I don't indulge that much, but when I do and I've checked the prices, it's on par with everything else. So check them out. Great business, locally owned. Love them. Hit them up. All right. Now we're going to be moving on to the community updates. Oh, you know what we should do before the community updates? We're going to pause here on Little Fork Big Falls School District. Let them look at it because they have a bash coming. I'm going to pull out the old mobile device. And we are going to bring up my last web browser. We're going to refresh. No votes yet, people. I'm waiting. I got it on WDIO, just hitting refresh. The other votes from them are in. So we'll check before I sign off, and then that'll be that. That's actually was kind of the discussion for today. So if they don't come back on, we'll just have a brief discussion and carry on with our day. All right. So Little Fork Back to the School Community Bash, community updates. Let's do this. It's on August 27th at 4 p.m. and you can get your face painted. Oh, you know what? I gotta tell this story just really quick. The Falls High School is allowing you to paint, if you're a senior, for a fundraiser for $50, your parking spot. My daughter is a senior. However, she rarely goes to the high school because she attends PSEO, post-secondary, at Minnesota College North, or what we'll call it up here if you're a local Rainy River. And so what I told her was, hey, you should let me pay for it, and we should put IFalls News on there. So we'll see if that ends up taking place, but I thought it was funny. The school probably wouldn't even let us do it. So if you are in Little Fork and you have the ability to coach and you like volleyball or football or cheerleading, they have an opportunity for you. These kids need it. They need to get out, get them off of the screens, or give them a screen and have them watch Good Morning IFalls. Whatever works. We got the Elks Brat and Corn Feed. That's happening coming up. Get your tickets. They are on sale now at the lodge. I'm sure Elks people will probably also be selling them. I bet you this is Northland Sales and Service. I'm getting so good at looking at social media posts and just telling what they are. Yep, Northland Sales and Service. So go ahead. They must have some stain guard. Red wine to coffee. I've seen these demonstrations before. I still wouldn't have red wine on my couch. Let's see. We got the color fun run coming. You can register. We'll pause on the QR code for a second. You're probably watching this on your phone, but if you're not, go ahead and grab your phone out and register for this race. Let's see. We got it. Somebody's doing a trip to Red Gut Island. Summer is falling in a distant dream. Yeah, true that. Oh, this is Rainy Lake Visitors Bureau. Let's go ahead and click on it and see. Sometimes, the page didn't load for technical reasons. It's because of Facebook privacy, whatever. That's fine. I'm not logging into Facebook on the guest account because I'll get a message and then you guys will get to read it. Tilson Bay posted. All right, let's see. I actually read this yesterday. I don't know what he meant by it. I'm just wondering how my kids are going to survive going back to school without 9 breakfasts, 89 lunches, and 426 snacks. I'm guessing his kids are maybe like mine and they are raiding the pantry. I don't know. Oliver actually goes to school. He's not homeschooled because I ain't about that life. I ain't that smart. But he goes to online school. So he is actually always raiding our fridge because that's his cafeteria. If you missed elementary volleyball signups, of course, you can still sign up. They're not going to kick you off the team, and they'd love to have you, I'm sure. FES has a band survey. Take that. Koochiching Veteran Service Office. Coffee with the Vets. 5:14. Or we're going to go ahead and think that maybe they meant 8:14 on that one. 8 to 11 a.m. VFW. All veterans are welcome. Hey, guess what? I'm a veteran. I won't go, though. I'm not really into that, all that socializing. Announcing the 2025 Voyager Star Party. Ain't no party like a star party, because a star party stops when the sun sets or rises. Darn, that's almost good. Almost good. But when are they going to have it? August 29th and 30th. 2 nights of free astronomy events. We should maybe consider it. So I've been attending this stuff, if I'm being real, because of the smoke, and I'm afraid that might be affecting some of their other stuff. However, I still go out there and do all kinds of stuff. So the smoke on some nights, you can actually see the stars and stuff. So I've just been kind of discouraged because of all the pine trees, Canada, smoking and blowing in our face. Just kidding. It's a tragedy for them, I'm sure. So Koochiching County Board met. Should we see if this plays? I actually think it won't, because I don't have this set up for video. Let's see. I do have it set up for video. Sometimes I forget how good I am.
We'll kick this off.
I don't know if it's on the air, though. Let's see it, actually.
Commissioners' regular meeting for Tuesday, August 12th,
Nope.
2025. Would you help me open with the Pledge of Allegiance? Pledge allegiance.
I could see the video, you couldn't, so we're moving on. Welcome, Mrs. Blasky. I saw this yesterday. She will be teaching preschool. Congratulations, new 3-year-old preschool teacher. Good luck with those little rascals. It looks like she's into gardening, baking, fishing, being in the outdoors, spending time with my family, and pigtails, I guess. I'm not sure what that little curly is there. A little Canva action. Canva is a photo editing software that I love to use, but it's super simple. We got the sports wrap on there. Attention. In the future, we will have a special education section, so the education will be pulled out, and then there'll be timestamped too. Attention, class of 2026. It's time to leave your mark. Oh, this is what I was talking about. So I think this is a good idea. We'll see how it ends up playing out, because our school has the tendency to take everything too far, but they do. You have to get your design approved. That's also why I don't think IFalls News would actually work. But maybe if I pay $100. That's Dr. Evil. Oliver doesn't get that joke. I've wanted to watch Austin Powers with him so much. Like, we will. I know it's inappropriate, like, for a 13-year-old to be watching, but we're going to watch it, and we're going to laugh, because I watched it when I was 13, and I turned out fine. So go judge someone else. Let's see. Thank you to our sponsors. Oh, this is all the people who are making the best tournament es posible. You got these big ones at the top. Manitow Weather Station Fishing. I don't know much about them. That's pretty cool. Got the Flint House on there too. Flint House is good food. I haven't been there for a little while though. I do go over to Canada occasionally, but just not as much as I would like. Oh, look at this. It's not just the gold sponsors. You got other sponsors too. So everybody on here is equally as important, because I guarantee you the bronze and Small Town Tech or iFalls News isn't on here. Maybe next year. I think we might have sponsored in the past. But even these bronze sponsors, you need to thank them, because it is still advertising dollars. And for a local small business to advertise, it takes a lot. So the bronze sponsors, I know everybody can't have their logo, but they're just as important as these ones for getting on, because they are probably giving as much as they can afford, because if they're giving in the first place, they love this event. I mean, I love the event too. So let's see. We are honored to be nominated by Pizza category at Minnesota Monthlies. They're winning some pizza awards over at Sammy's Pizza. This must have been out last night, because their parking lot was packed. It was full. I had told my wife, it must be because I gave him a shout out on the show yesterday, LOL, with our 500 viewers. Who's hiring? Let's find out. Boondocks in the Boondocks. We got a new truck over at Borderland Falls Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. And I think we might be back. We'll see. The library has this luau. You can get tickets ahead of time. Christina's been bugging me about doing this stuff. I will probably buckle one of these times. I'm cheap. She's cheap too, though. Like, she's actually cheaper than me, so I'm not like the cheap one in the family. In fact, far from it, right? Yeah. He said he nodded his head. You can't see that because he was sleeping. Yep. So these were all on our show yesterday. So let's carry on. And we're going to check the election results, and then we're going to say adios, amigos. So let's see what we got. And then we'll go down to let's discuss just to show you what we were actually voting on. If you want to get your thing read on the air, I recommend putting it out before 8 o'clock, because that's when I refresh the page to get the fresh time and everything. And you should get it to me before then. Not get it to me, sorry. I just scrape it, just post it. But tell me your website name before then, or your social feed or whatever. All right, so this is what they were going to vote on. Notice a special election. I'm going to read it again just so you guys know. That way when you get the results later, you know what you're actually voting for. Shall the city of International Falls be authorized to issue... Sorry, I'm a little far from the TV. Shall the city of International Falls be authorized to issue general obligation capital improvement bonds in the amount to not exceed $2,755,000 to provide funds for the renovations of the public works equipment garage and sewer vector garage in the city as requested by a petition of electors. Go electors. And we're just going to check the results. Okay, well, no results in as far as I can tell. So we'll cut out with the opening scene, and y'all have a very wonderful day.